Great. I can't complain, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Back in my new home now, so it just came from top 30 division, and I'll get drafted here. So, the feeling's just been overwhelming, really.
Where were you flying from?
I was flying from Texas, so I came from Texas, then I flew into Phoenix, and then I flew in here.
And do you know, have you met a bunch of your now teammates? And
Yeah,
you know
some of
any
them
those
I
guys?
knew before, some of them I knew before, but we still get acclimated, you know what I'm saying, meeting each other and stuff like that. We're probably gonna get more into that later on throughout the day, or probably tomorrow too, so that's what I'm looking forward to.
When it comes to picking out T-shirts and stuff, is that up to you?
No, this is my family. My family actually got this for me. Bang Bang Nine game, baby. We here. So I'm just happy to be a part of the family, man. So I love the shirt, you know what I'm saying? I love the slang too, so.
What was your experience like at the Senior Bowl as far as playing guard, and did you feel like you got better each day that you were lining up there?
So I only played guard when I was doing one-on-one reps,
Okay.
yeah, for the last 2 days, and so it was just getting acclimated back inside because I had played guard the first 2 years of my college career, so it was fun getting back inside, being more aggressive. You know, a lot of things happen a lot faster inside,
Yeah.
a lot quicker, and so it really wasn't. Of course, you still learn a lot. You know what I'm saying? Being in that environment with those type of players, so that was really just a mechanism of just soaking it all in, taking everything for. Don't take nothing for granted. Learning from your mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Capitalizing on the good things that you did. So.
I was going to ask you, I mean, how would you sort of describe the difference? Is there sort of a mental difference between playing tackle and guard? Just the way you have to prepare?
No,
Or?
it should never be a mental difference. You know what I'm saying? Every time you attack the field, regardless of what position they put you at, you're gonna have to exceed. You know what I'm saying? And fulfill that job. You know what I'm saying? See, to fulfill the job, you get replaced at the end of the day. So, regardless, the mindset should never change. Yeah, it's not a real big mental aspect from it. It's just adjusting the techniques from in and out. That's all it is.
Did you played top golf at your top 30?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to hate top golf. I couldn't stand golf. Like, that's one sport that I would never play. And then I ended up going to top golf and learning a new swing. So then I was just like, let it ride. So I was just out there swinging for the fences at that point. So found joy in that too. So
And did you do pretty well?
yeah, I did. I actually did do pretty good. So I was happy.
You
Are you
remember
gonna
what your
take up golf?
furthest?
Are you gonna take up golf?
No, no, I'm not taking no golf.
You remember what your longest drive was?
No, I can't even. I'm not even gonna throw a number out there. So I can't say the longest drive, but it went pretty far. Got to the back net. So
It's got to be 300.
no, that's good enough for me.
As the takeaway, like you showed some athleticism, even swinging a golf club.
I don't know what they took from it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was just out there swinging for the fences at that point. Like the new swings, just tried to keep it consistent. That's about it.
Who was the best golfer among the prospective rookies there?
I have no idea. I'm not even gonna lie to you. There was a lot of guys that would ball here, ball there, ball hit the top of the. So it was just funny. Some of the guys just watching some of the guys swing, so aggressive miss, and then so it was just a fun thing to do.
You mentioned you knew a couple guys already. Was that from the visit, or is that through college ball?
From some of them from college ball, some of them from the visit, some of them from training, some of them from the Senior Bowl. So it just varies throughout. So that's really how I build the connections with those guys.
Yeah. Go ahead.
If Alex Mack retires, it seems like there could be a really big competition for the starting center spot. Have you ever taken snaps?
I never take a snaps at center.
You met Nick Zakel. I'm guessing you met him at the Senior Bowl. Have you seen him yet at the facility? Have you talked to him?
Just a little bit. I haven't seen him like recently today. I don't believe I have, but yeah, he reached out to me for sure. As a matter of fact, I did see him. So yeah, we did talk a little bit. So yeah.
When guys come here, they often get asked just about like how they adapt to scheme and the system. When a lineman comes in, do they immediately put you on a different diet program and strength and conditioning?
Each person has their own plan that they have set for each individual. You know what I'm saying? Not every player is the same. Not everybody has to follow the same plan. So it's really just finding that plan that they have for you and executing that to the best of your ability. As far as the scheme goes and stuff like that, that just comes with knowledge of the playbook. You know what I'm saying? Spending time. You know what I'm saying? Once you get the playbook, the amount of man hours that you got to put in. We ran a lot of similar stuff that they do here. A lot of things that they do differently here too as well. But it's not that hard of an adjustment. So I feel like I'll be able to make a pretty quick adjustment real fast.
I can't see the other side of your hat. What's your hat?
The fragment change.
And what Is that?
Or make Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. That's the frat that I'm a part of.
What do you want to show the coaching staff and really impress upon them about you as you start to get to know people and get on the field here?
I just want to show them that I'm a man of my word. You know what I'm saying? I come in here, you know what I'm saying? Of course, got a big role, got some big shoes to fill, you know what I'm saying? Right off the bat, especially being fresh out of college and how young I am. They got high standards for me, and so I just need to reach them, you know what I'm saying? Meet them and excel and go push past those expectations that they have for me. So that's just going to come with everything that just came with before and even more. So that's all I'm looking forward to, you know what I'm saying? Just being a man of my word.
Have you had any discussions about what some of those high expectations are they have for you?
Some expectations are different. I don't want to dive too deep into it, of course, but just know they set pretty high. Bar set pretty high, so I just got to, you know what I'm saying, come in here and grind it out. You know what I'm saying, stay prayerful and wish the best luck.
Spencer, I think the story is you could have gone to maybe some more established college programs, but you chose to stay home.
Right.
UTSA, which is kind of a startup of sorts. Why did you make that decision?
It was really a move for the city. You know what I'm saying? It was a move that was bigger than me at the end of the day. A lot of guys that come from out of the city, you know what I'm saying, they go other places and they flourish. You know what I'm saying? They're the top guys in those programs, top guys in college football. And so I was just thinking to myself, and my coach Wilson at the time was the head coach, and he was just explaining like the vision that he had for the team as far as like what they could build up. We had the 7th largest city in the country. You know what I'm saying? Why not build up a powerhouse program in our own city? We had a lot of overlooked talent, and those overlooked talent went somewhere else. And like I said, they flourished. They did great. And I just wanted to be a pioneer. You know what I'm saying? Why go be a part of something when I can start something on my own? Especially putting my city and my city's face on the map, especially from a recruiting standpoint and a college standpoint. I feel like that was the best moves that I could have possibly done. And now that it was a rough first 2 years, of course. It's a young program, but now on the back end of the back 2 years, we had some pretty good seasons. And so I can honestly say before I left there, I did what I said that I said I wanted to do. So that's all I can. I'm not mad with the decision that I made. Sometimes I question myself, sometimes you know what I'm saying, but at the end of the day, I'm glad that I stuck it out and I didn't move, I didn't transfer at all, so I wouldn't change it for nothing.
I think a year ago, did you get any NIL offers to go somewhere else?
Yeah, no, I had a few NIL, but as far as, like, I didn't want to dive into deep to that. I didn't want to keep making business decisions rather than playing football at the end of the day, so, you know what I'm saying, that's what I came to college to do, is play football. My dream is to play football. The NIL and all that, that'll come. You know what I'm saying? That'll come along. If you're doing the right things, they'll find you if they want you. You know what I'm saying? The offer's always going to be there. You know what I'm saying? So I was just more focused on playing football.
How did the college and the city celebrate you getting drafted?
Sir?
How did the college and the city celebrate you getting drafted?
Man, everybody was on board. I was just getting texts here and there. I'm still replying back to some people right now. The whole city was on board and the whole city was behind me. So shout out to 210. Shout out to San Antonio, Texas. Like I said, they were overwhelmed with joy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad to see that I had that type of support staff behind me, this type of support system coming behind me, because they've been there through thick and thin. You know what I'm saying? Even when, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't on top of the world. You know, so I'm not even on top of the world right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm a nobody, but I'm a somebody at the same time. So that's how I look at it.
Were you a big Spurs fan growing up?
I was. It's kind of rough right now, but but we gonna get it together. But yeah, I was a Spurs fan growing up. That's when the Spurs was really in their prime, I should say. We had, I mean, you can look at the team. You got Hall of Fame teams that came from there. So the guys that are on the team. So I was a pretty big Spurs fan, I should say, when I was growing up.
The team around here lost by 39 last night, so it's okay.
No, it's all good. It comes down to, you know what I'm saying, getting another opportunity to play again. So make the best of it.
What is the meaning of all the bracelets?
What is the meaning of all the bracelets? Each one of the bracelets represents something else. As far as representation-wise, just pushing it out there. Special spectators, that you can look that up. It's just kids, like, you know what I'm saying, with special disorders, stuff like that, and athletes going to interact with the special needs people.
Mm-hmm.
Set the expectation. That's Brenda Tracy and her involvement, especially with, you know what I'm saying, Title IX and stuff like that. And all that has to do. And this one says, don't wish for it, work for it. I mean, that kind of, you know what I'm saying, explains itself.
Mm-hmm.
National Student Athlete Day. Just celebrating that day. And then it says, for I know the plans I have for you, which is Jeremiah 29:11. And then on on this side. It's just Omega Side Fry. This is my sports agency, United Sports Group. This one says, be scared and do not do the way. And then this one says, don't tell them, just show them. So it's just a whole lot of bands with different representation. I like it. So it's just part of me.
You said, you're nobody going to be a somebody.
I'm a nobody, but I'm a somebody at the same time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not bigger than anybody that's in this room. You know what I'm saying? I'm a genuine person. You know what I'm saying? I like genuine love too. So I just feel like being the best version of yourself and just being genuine with people. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to treat people ugly because now you're on a different platform. So that's when I say I'm a nobody, but I'm a somebody at the same time. Like, I got to carry myself a certain way, but at the same time, I don't have to treat somebody, you know what I'm saying, or belittle anybody at the same time. So that's really how I look about it.
Feels good. All right.